Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to either our Facebook channel, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are watching from. I hope you have had an amazing day and everything is going great. I hope you are in the Christmas spirit because we are going to do a Christmas project today, a home decor project. But I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to join. And as you guys are joining, say hello. We are streaming in multiple places. So we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We are on multiple different sites on our Chalkator site and Ken's Creations. So we're going to dive right into the project today and have fun. But as you guys enter, I'm going to give you a little fact of the day. Does anybody know why today's special? Sean, do you know why today's special?
Let's see. Today is the, what day is it today? I don't even know what the day is.
I know. Welcome to working at Ken's Creations.
You just don't know what day it truly is. Is today the second?
Here, you can scoot over, or I can move this a little bit over.
It's going to hit, whatever.
There we go.
I think, isn't it the 5th, 6th, 2nd?
Tomorrow's the 6th, but today is the 5th. And today, just to let you know...
20 days left.
Well, yes, there is that. 20 days left. I'm going to move this so we can have the camera more on you. Sorry, guys. While you guys are all discussing why today is so important. Whoosh.
There we go.
Anybody know?
I don't know.
Ooh, Karen Rodfer, I think you're onto it. Maybe a little bit? Maybe? Maybe. She might know the answer. I don't know if that's her giving a hint.
I don't know. Hello, everybody.
So, I will tell you
Dr. Early.
Why today is an important day. Today is...
Should I know this?
Yes, you should.
Why am I spacing it?
Today is someone's birthday, and it's a very important birthday of a very influential person, and that tip about past, present, and future is a big tip.
Ooh.
What about now you leave the land of today and enter the land of tomorrow? I can't even give it to him, guys.
Is this Disney's?
Yes.
Disney's birthday?
Whew. You should know this. It's Disney's birthday.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Very influential person.
Yes.
So if you guys have not subscribed to Disney Plus, I'm going to tell you, I am a documentary obsessed person. I love documentaries. And there is a documentary on Disney Plus that is called Imagineering, right? Is that what it's called?
Imagineering.
And it's all about the parks and how they have this Imagineering department, and when CEOs come in, they either invest in them and they don't, and when they don't invest in them, ideas don't happen. It is such a good documentary.
It is.
I really encourage you guys to also.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
It says we're only streaming to 3 places. Is that correct? Give me one sec here, guys.
If you want to get out, restream and to the other part.
I'll be right with. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure we are streaming everywhere here. Yep.
There's 3.
Yeah, but this isn't turned on. And that's not turned on. So we might have to end and restart. I don't know if that's going to work now.
It might.
Well, let's see. Oh, well, cool. That's cool. We just turn it on and it happens. Cool.
Sweet.
Awesome. I love that.
Nice.
All right, guys. So we've just been chatting about it's Walt Disney's birthday. So I'm very excited about it. If you are joining us, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get started here now that we've let everyone know it's Walt Disney's birthday.
Yes.
And Sean will be monitoring the comments. Just remember, we are streaming multiple places, and depending on where we're streaming will depend on what links you will see.
Yes.
So if there is a certain link or you want more information, by all means, reach out to us. I have Jasmine who is helping us. I have Ryan. We have multiple things. I do want to let you guys know that the holiday baking is still a little ways away, and we are doing it on Twitch, but we're going to make sure you guys are all set up for success. So, all right. So let's go and get started. So for those of you who do not know, I'm into home decor, stapling and gluing everything in sight. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And this weekend, Jasmine was at some place. I don't know. I think it's the Pines Marketplace. And she found and injured herself on saws. And I've always wanted old saws, which you would think are easy to find. They are not.
No.
And she found a box of them and injured herself for $5 a piece. So we are making a saw today. It's my first saw I've ever made as a home decor piece. So we will get picture in picture. I am taping this to protect myself because it is very sharp. And I don't want to hurt myself. So we are going to tape just a little bit here and be very careful because safety first.
Safety, safety.
Because these are actual saws that were used, and she got a good deal. Yep. And they are hard to find. A lot of people are like, oh, you have to...
Especially the old ones. The old ones are very hard because they are very well sought after. This one is probably old, but she does have one that's pretty new.
So Toby Joe has, to my knowledge, has not passed the silicone yet.
No.
So we are waiting on that. He is doing a lot of coughing, which makes me nervous.
Yeah. He's coughing, but he seems well.
He does seem well. So he has not, he's getting up, he's eating. So I think he's going to be fine, but you know, this dog likes to stress me out. So if anything's going to stress me out, he's going to want to do that. So just like I'm going to fold this over, Shawnee.
Yeah, I was going to put this on the outside.
Okay. I just don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
All right. So welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yep.
Welcome.
There's water here.
Welcome. So we are making a home decor saw that you would put either on a door or a wall, you know, a nice decor piece. Obviously, you guys know farmhouse is in. It's hot. It's where it's happening. People love it. So I'm going to do a saw. I've always wanted to do a saw, but I've never had a thing. Okay, so... I'm going to show you, we're going to use this saw, and I'm going to start designing it. We have glue gun, I have staple gun, I am set up. But the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this and paint, sorry. I'm going to use this and paint my ornament. So
Miss LaRock stating that she's also seen these done on the big round ones, too. The ones that are like...
a circular saw?
Big circular ones. Those are hard to find. You have to.
I'm imploring you to find it.
I think you can find. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Not sure who to go through.
So we might be doing a move of our studio. I'm so excited.
Ooh, Karen's got an old two-man one. That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
One of your designers has one of those at her house.
Yeah. So we might be moving, aren't we, Sean? Our little studio here because I want to be in a place where we can shut a door and the studio is not staring at me. And our dogs actually they no longer go into a pen when we're gone. They're grown adults to where they can just roam the house and sleep. And we've tested it out now for quite some time and they've done great. So the area where they normally were in is a perfect thing for a studio. For us to put a real studio with like lights mounted in the ceilings and microphones and all sorts of stuff. So I told Sean, I'm so excited. That might be my Christmas gift to myself. But because
I was just looking at lights online.
I'm so...
Because these are too big.
Here's the deal. We are, if you watched our Christmas reveal video, this studio that you see behind us is in the corner of a basement. And our TV is straight ahead and it is constantly, I don't escape it. So
it's always there.
We literally feel like we're working all the time. And I want to be able to, you know how some people are what is the phrase? Something and forget it?
When you do what now?
There was a phrase that's something and forget it.
Oh, set it and forget it.
Yeah, set it and forget it. So I want to set up a studio and be able to shut a door and say, okay, Sean, it's
gone. We don't have to see it.
Because here's the deal. I know you guys know that I'm all about love languages. I'm all about knowing love languages. And Sean's love language is quality time. So I tried to trick him and said, I'm sitting with you, it's quality. And he says, you're on your phone. That's not quality time. And then I tried to trick him one time and said, quality time, I'm not on my phone. I tried telling him some lie. He saw through it. And now he's like, quality time is me and you going to a movie at a theater.
Or doing something.
Because certain movies have to be seen in a theater, i.e. Star Wars.
This is true. This is true. Jasmine would like to know, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm painting an ornament with copper. Isn't it pretty?
It's very pretty.
So I'm painting this because it's a wood piece. Sorry, I should have explained that. Sorry, Jazzy. Get ready for tomorrow. You get to build bundles. So I am painting this. It's a wood ornament, and I'm going to let it dry. So I wanted to do this first so it can air dry. I am using this Chalkology paste in Shimmer Copper. A lot of people don't know you can use a lot of pastes and stuff as a paint. You do, because this medium does come off with water, you would want to, if you don't want it to wipe off, if accidentally splash water on it, you would want to set that. But I'm going to put this off to the side while it air dries, and we're going to bring in this thing that I've safety guarded.
So somebody wanted to know, how did you prep your saw? Because she has some at home that are rusty.
Ooh, good question. So I will grab it.
A couple things that you can also use, if you have a drill that has a wire wheel, you can use that. So this way you can have control. You can use that to get, especially the really heavy rust on there. Sometimes you should be able to get, some of it should just rub off. But if it's a deeper rust, a wire wheel attached to a drill will work.
So I used a magic eraser. And Barkeeper's Friend, which I don't know what this is. Sean bought it for me.
It's basically the same thing as Comet.
Yeah, so basically we wash all of my silk screens in a...
Bonami, so that's the other brand. That works really well. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. What is Bonami?
B-O-N, then A-M-I. Bonami.
I thought you were saying like bottoming, like you're bottoming.
No.
Like bottoming, what is bottoming? Okay, so anyways, Barkeeper's Friend and Magic Eraser. The Magic Eraser did most of the work, but you can also see it ate it up because it's a freaking saw, man. All right, but that's how I prepped it. It wasn't too dirty. Some of them are dirty. This one, had like the price was over here. You can kind of see a little bit of a remnant of the price, but I think it's going to be fine. Now, let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going with, this saw is not very big. Some saws out there are big and you have a lot of surface area to decorate and stuff. This is not one of them. So we don't have a huge surface area, but I wanted to do a Christmas theme, and I'm going to do kind of a mistletoe theme. And stuff. So we're going to start with that. So my design I want is essentially, I'm going to put this guy, and then this will go over here. I'll just show you the design. And then this will go down here, and then this is going to go here on an ornament, and we're going to glue and staple, and I need a drink.
And I was going to do a video, but I can probably tell you this powdered stuff material, for all you designers out there, and whatnot, it also cleans all of your squeegees that are stained very well.
He's very proud of his squeegee cleaning skills.
So very clean squeegees.
But it also works for like paintbrushes and all sorts of stuff. So I want to, oh, sorry.
I was going to say, Nancy, we did not wax this at all. We shouldn't have to.
So fingers crossed.
Shouldn't have to.
I'm going to maximize my area. So I will need to take my tape off at this point just a little bit, because I do want this to be as far over to the edge as I can. So I could probably... Normally, if you had just like a cutesy, non-functioning saw, you wouldn't have to worry about this, but safety first.
Carol, you are completely right. If you are using a wire drill brush, be very careful, because it can get caught on your clothing. And I had one time get caught on my shirt one time, or a coat. Be very careful. Those things they work great.
What are you talking about?
One way of getting rid of really deep rust is with a wire brush.
Oh, I hate
on
those.
On a drill head.
that has ruined a sweater. And
if you have one that's on a workbench and stuff, that would work just fine. This way it won't get caught on it. I have it, but I don't have a wire wheel on it. I have a grinding wheel on mine.
So a couple things, if you are ever doing this, know that a saw, or any metal in general, is a pretty slick surface. And you're gonna want to, anytime you use like any kind of like a silk screen or stencil, anything that has adhesive on it, you're gonna wanna make sure that adhesive has been either used before or you use some sort of cloth to fuzz it. So this way you can, when you pull it back, you don't want it to curl. Okay, so we have it where I like it. I'm gonna grab 3 different colors and do kind of a hot, messy look.
So Jessica Salas.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. She says, wow, I was wondering if this could work on lamps, furniture, and stuff like this or that. Yes, it does. You can literally put this stuff on anything.
Yes,
if it sticks to it, it'll work.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna start and grab just basically some tools, and then I'm going to just apply it onto the saw.
Yeah. Don Marie, steel wool would work too if you want to use it that way as well. If steel wool will probably be really good for maybe the really light stuff, but if it's really
Isn't that what
deeper,
we were already talking about with steel wool?
steel wheel brush on the end of a drill.
Oh, I
head.
thought you were talking about steel wool. So
No.
I thought that's what we were already talking about. Because steel wool, those brushes are not happy. They can sometimes kind of hurt.
They can. Just touching them, sometimes they hurt.
Yes, they do, Sean.
Oh, there's a good idea. Karen Brickout on YouTube. You can soak a rusted item in Coke
Oh, I've seen that.
and it takes it off.
I saw that on a YouTube video once, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, if Coke does that, what is it doing to our stomachs? Probably nothing.
Oh, cool, Linda. On YouTube, my daughter just told me there are old saws at my dad's place she just found. I'm going after them.
Oh,
Good
I
for
would
you.
too.
Yeah, if you have any old parents that are still up and around that do a lot of woodworking, there's probably some old ones there.
I would love it.
Yeah, if you can find some old rusty ones, that'd be good. Or
Yeah.
some really worn handled ones look really cool. So what colors are you using? Nobody heard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not doing a good job at that today. So, oh, that looks so good. It looks camo.
Yeah, it does.
Let's see. Here you go. Here's this. And then I'm going to put
using
this.
Meadow. No. Oh, sorry. We're just using colors.
Here you go.
I forgot.
Thank you.
I'm so used to the other way.
I know you are. Okay, so I'm going to dry this because, or actually I'm going to go clean this and then we're going to dry it because we will be layering on that eventually. Okay, so I am gonna dry this. All right. Hot mess. Is she talking about the technique or me?
Technique.
Probably me. I'm just kidding. All right. So this one actually has a layered piece. Let me feel it. Yeah, we're good. That is going to be red, and then we're going to layer over that. So I'm going to use a beautiful candy apple. And I am not as worried about lining this up. You can line it up. Like it's meant to line up on the transfer as such, but I say, you know what?
Just pop it on there.
Just pop it on there, as Sean says. Just do it. I don't know where I want to put it though, because it should be, I don't want to layer it. I want to be, because if so, it'll look kind of weird, won't it? No, maybe I should have thought about doing the registration marks. Oh well. It seems like it's, oh, there's a leaf over there. Okay. Okay, Gina, I get it. I don't know where that started, but in a movie, I think, is that Gina line. Okay, Gina. What movie is that from?
Which one? What was the words?
Gina. Like, there's a movie where someone says, okay, Gina, or all right, Gina. Maybe I'm making it up.
Maybe.
Okay, this doesn't even hit a... Okay. Maybe Ken should have used his registration marks.
Hello, Miss Allie. Are you back home?
Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe it doesn't. All right, so I'm gonna move it over just a scotch. I like it there, I like it there. I'm just gonna move it down a little.
Naoka says, I love the way my saw came out and my grandson was also pleased with it. Excellent.
Who? What?
Naoka.
Oh, I like that name. So here's the deal. Sean has already told me that mistletoe is supposed to have white berries, but that didn't go with Ken's master plan. So I'm doing them in red, and I already know if you're going to tell me, Ken, they should be white berries because that's true mistletoe, which I did not know that till tonight. Sean notified me. My whole world is rocked with it. I don't know how to deal and process this, but it should be white berries according to Mr. Sean.
That's what I was told.
By who?
A couple people.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cleared it up. A couple people have told Sean this, guys. He's the expert. Huh, little miss. Oh, my house smells so wintry right now.
Know.
That is the smell of Christmas. We will never, ever, ever have it smell probably something else, huh?
Somebody said they Google it, it's white or red.
See? Listen, Linda, you don't always know. See, Jasmine gets me. See, a couple people told him, Kenny, so don't argue. Sean is the master of telling me stuff and then saying, oh, some people told me that. And then I'm like, who? And then he'll be wrong, and I'll say, Sean, I told everyone this, and you said it was right. And you're like, why'd you listen to me? I didn't even know who told you. See?
I know, I don't know. I remember someone saying it before.
Oh, now it's just someone, not people.
People, persons, whatever.
Listen, Linda's. You can't listen to him. All right. Next up, I am going to use bright white. Yes?
Someone was asking us if you could also use the purple tape if you didn't have your other tape.
Yes, you could. How can I help you two?
You're not going outside. It's too muddy.
Oh.
Way too muddy.
Little ears perked up though, Sean. How do you say no to that cute little face? How do you say no to a cute little face like that, Sean?
I don't know.
You just do?
You just do, and
all right.
Don't look at her.
Don't look at her. Good thing you're not a parent. They would come and be like, Mom or Dad, don't look at me. Okay, so I'm going to put this right about... Is that centered? No, that's not centered. Is that centered? No, that's not centered.
Well, it looks like the T and the S, the first S there and the second T were covering the other two on the outside were right there, so I think you're right.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you're right.
See?
When you're right, Sean, you're right.
I try.
But will my ornament fit? Because my ornament, which is not dry yet, is going there, so it's going to cover up my M.
Oh, that's not good.
That's our dog coughing. Sorry about that. Which I don't like, because the last time he coughed like this, he got pneumonia. Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, I may have to take his temperature after we're done here.
Yes. So hopefully that's not the case. Okay.
Yeeks, Jessica Seaver says she was happy to catch us live. Somebody got hacked into her home computer and tried to purchase Amazon gift cards.
Oh my gosh.
Thank goodness for layers of security. Yeah, no kidding.
So I'm actually going to go accentuate it and do it over like that. I'm liking that. I'm going with it. Okay. I'm sorry you guys have to hear that, but it's freaking me out. Because our dog, for those of you who do not know, our dog had a laryngeal paralysis. Whatever. Basically, they tied back the parts of the flap that stop pneumonia from happening or stuff from entering his windpipe. And now he doesn't have that, so he's highly contagious to like pneumonia, and like if he vomits, it could be very bad. So like when he starts coughing, I get nervous. But it could just be that he's coughing.
Rita says I have a tree with tons of mistletoe, and the berries are frosted white and white.
Wah, wah. I didn't dry that long enough. So we're going to fix that.
Would you like me to dry what's there?
I would love it, Sean.
Okay, I'm going to dry this.
So I did the cardinal sin, and I did not. The mistletoe is brand new, and because it didn't feel like it had a lot of stick, I was like, we're fine. Well, guess what, Linda's? I should have fuzzed it. My bad. We make mistakes, don't we, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
We make mistakes and we learn. So it's very easy to fix this. All we have to do is wash our silk screen. We washed it, we dried it, it's got our stick back, and we just need...
Some people like the looks of it. Looks distressed.
Oh, it kind of does.
The only bad thing, it's only doing it to the ones in the
Where
center.
the leaves are, yeah. So I am going to line it back up and redo it. Possibly. Because I have to line this line up and everything. I could take a paintbrush and do it too, but...
Even pros make mistakes, Kenny. It's okay.
Not okay. Nobody puts Kenny in the corner. I just watched this. There's another, once again, documentary guy here. There is a new show on Netflix called The Movies That Made Us, which is a offshoot of the
Toys That Made Us.
And I just watched The Movies That Made Us. Here, I'll give this since you're over there. The movie that was, which I haven't actually fully seen, Dirty Dancing. And it was about Dirty Dancing. And they were saying how it was a very interesting backstory. Let me tell you, if you have not seen it and you're a Dirty Dancing fan, you should watch it. Carol's so funny, but nature doesn't distress evenly like that. She has a point. Can't deny it. All right, so we're going to move on.
Moving on.
So I'm just going to hit the rest of this eye with a little bit of white because I am not patient enough to let things dry. So that's on me.
What was the show called?
The Movies That Made Us. But it's an offshoot of The Toys That Made Us.
Yes. If you haven't seen that, it's also a good
so
one.
good. Okay. So we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to dry this again. Where did my... I'm missing a transfer. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, so this is going to go all the way at the very end where it says kisses included. So I'm going to take off my... I'm just going to be very careful with the saw, y'all, and not cut myself because that would be very, very bad. All right, so I'm going to move this down to where you guys can see it. This is going to go all the way at the very end. Oh, I almost thought I was bleeding. That scared me. I was like, I hit the saw. I'm so nervous.
What's the name of the transfer for this one?
I think this one's, the one I'm using right now is called Mistletoe Kisses, I think. Yeah, it is.
I will be in your area next week, flying into Spokane to drive down to Moscow, Idaho, where my daughter lives. Oh, Joe.
I love Moscow.
Yeah.
It's right next to Pullman.
Yeah.
You could go over to Pullman and do some partying. Moscow and Pullman are very, very party towns. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Of course, Pullman is home of the Washington State Cougars. Washington State University Cougs. Go Cougs.
All right, we are going to dry that. Give me 1 sec here.
Where? Tamara says she is taking a peek of us while she's at a choir practice.
Do it.
Of course, you gotta.
All right, I'm gonna grab the, oh, fun fact. On my Ken's Creations Facebook page, I gave you guys an article to read that is talking about how, as a society, we say a lot, hey guys, which I do all the time, hey guys, all right guys, and stuff, and how that is upsetting certain people in society because they're not all guys, and that's not the right pronoun.
No, brother.
So
It's been around
I posted
forever.
Well, it's a great article because it is talking about like how that's been around forever, like you said, but also how sensitive as a society we are getting on stuff. And it was a very interesting read. So it was, I think, posted by Vulture maybe. I don't remember, but it was very good.
Yes.
So if I'm offending you by saying, hey guys, I'm so sorry. All right. So this arrow is from the Explore set. And I am, because it's new, we learned our lesson, didn't we, guys? Oh, see? Did it. I said, guys, already.
Yeah, see?
It's very rude of me. So we're going to take this and place it right up to where it says I'm going to grab some of this beautiful candy apple paste. We're going to a little goes a long way, so we don't need a ton.
Pretty. Okay, a little drying time.
Will you cover my paste?
Pretty. Loving it. Anne-Marie, you're doing a double duty then, aren't you?
All right, so I'm gonna remove this part, take off all of our tape, live on the dangerous side of life, and we're gonna add, so there is a bow that goes with this, and I was gonna do it in yellow, but now I think I'm gonna do it in copper to match the copper ornament. What do you think, Sean?
Copper?
Yeah,
I think
to match
would be
the
nice.
ornament.
Yeah, I think that might be nice.
Or do I want to do it in yellow or red? What do you think? I'm now thinking I want to do it in yellow to make it stand out. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to do it in yellow. Why not? Make it stand out. Uh-oh. There that went. Hopefully it doesn't pull stuff up because I really don't want to wax between my layers. I could, but I don't want to. I'm not in love with that idea. What?
Waxing.
I hate waxing. And very rarely do I need to wax as long as I dry good. But this surface is a surface I've never used before. Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
It worked.
I'm glad I went with that color too, because now, look at that, it stands out. They can't see it because we're completely off camera.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to answer it.
You're fine.
Trying to post.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay, it is time to staple. I'm so excited. Well, first it's time to dry. So I'm gonna dry this bad boy. Bring this up. Here comes the drying sound. If you don't like that, I apologize.
This is not a new saw. This is an older saw. You can definitely tell, and I'll show you by looking at the handle itself,
this dog,
how worn it's been used.
Clean my little hands. Okay, so I am gonna grab.
Jenny Appa said she used the stencil fresh cut trees on her saw.
Ooh, I bet you that was gorgeous.
That was very pretty.
Gorgeous.
Hi, Kristen.
Okay, so I am going to. You know what? Maybe not. I wanted string to go up, but now I kind of don't. So I'm not going to. You can punch a hole in our chocolate chips using a crocodile, just so you know. I was going to do that, but I decided not to. So there you go. All right, so we're going to grab this from all right. We're grabbing the white because I love it. I love this little 25 cents. That's a cheap kiss, Sean.
How much?
25 cents.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Wouldn't that be sad if you only made like 50 cents? That would make me cry.
That would be very sad.
You would also possibly be transmitting STDs, so don't do it. Not you, Sean. Please, no one comment like that wasn't like Sean in general, just in general. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. Just like we shouldn't be saying, hey guys, little miss.
Jasmine says she's loving it.
Yay. All right. Now it is time to glue and staple to my little heart content. So, we are done with the design part. I'm going to first take a drink of water. And so, because I know people are going to ask, which is fine, for my glue gun, I'm using the Ryobi 1 Plus, staple gun Ryobi 1 Plus. The battery is switchable, so you can go between the two of them. I'm going to start with my glue gun, and the reason why is the glue gun needs time to heat up. But what's nice is once it's heated up, you can go between the two tools. Does this have the long staple still in it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's actually good. Sean used this to staple up our Christmas decorations tonight. And I don't want the long. Which one are the long? These are the long.
Oh, thanks, Carol.
So these all are different staple sizes that can be used in this. Sean uses this to staple our Christmas lights because they are longer, but I don't want something that long. So on the bottom of the gun, there's this little lever, and this pops open, and you can just take those out.
Those are 1/2 inch.
These are Sean's 1/2 inch because here's the deal. First of all, Sean told me this doesn't exist. No way a battery-operated staple gun exists. Proved him wrong. Not only did I prove him wrong, but now he uses my staple gun.
Mm-hmm. It works great. What? I did. It was wonderful. It worked great.
So I'm going to put in just the three. Well,
what are you trying to do? Go through that?
Yeah, I'll do the.
Go through that and what? What are you trying to staple?
I'll do this one. These are the 3/8 inch. So literally you just put them in here, just like that. And then.
Back up.
What happened?
It went up a little as you did it.
Oh,
just
good job, Sean. Look at you. That's why I keep you around. That and you're cute.
Jenny Appa said she asked for these two things for Christmas because she was a good girl.
I'll put in a word with the big guy. Santa listens to me.
What transfer is this from?
Mistletoe Kisses.
Same one.
Yeah. Okay, so all of the accessories we are using, let's show you. Because Ken's all about the accessories nowadays. Mm-hmm. So we are using this buffalo plaid, red and black print.
Ribbon.
I know, right? And
it's cloth,
this is the reason I really wanted my berries to be red. So even if you guys all told me they were white berries, I wouldn't care because I wanted to use this red to match that. And then we also are going to use this, which is ribbon, but it's more of like a chunky ribbon that I'm going to use to attach this to it and wrap it around. So we have this, and we have this. Then we also have, because I like using my staple gun, we have bells. We have a snowflake, just in case we want to give it a little extra flair.
Extra flair.
And then I have greenery all tied
So I
here.
think this needs to be painted white.
Okay, listen.
I have white paint.
Listen. You're good. You're getting ahead of the tutorial, Sean.
Oh, am I?
Yes. You need to calm down. While my hot glue was heating up, I was going to paint it. Or was I? Am I just saying that now because it was such a great idea that I want to steal it from you? You'll never know.
It could be. I know.
You will never know, McCoy.
You'll never know.
I'm all out of white paint though. I just now realized that. So it's gonna be. That's white. It's white enough.
Yeah, it's white enough.
White enough. Watch your shins.
Could be dirty snow for all we know.
Don't call that dirty snow. That makes it sound like Dirty Dancing, which almost wasn't the name of that movie because people thought that was going to be a porno. Once again, the movies that made us. You can learn all of that. The movies that made us.
Yes.
They have an episode on Dirty Dancing. They have an episode on Home Alone. They have an episode on Die Hard, which I still do not consider a Christmas movie.
It just happened to be set during Christmas
But they
time.
are saying it's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas classic. The words they...
Glitter on the Snowflake, somebody's asking?
Yes.
Yep.
So that's the words that came out of multiple people's mouth is Die Hard is considered a Christmas classic now in many homes across America, and I don't get it. It also doesn't help that I've never seen the movie. I think I did when I was a kid. Like, I think my dad rented it, maybe. Because it came out, like, what, 90s or 80s?
1980.
Yeah, I was like
something.
8 years old. So I do remember Bruce Willis, the guy from Moonlighting, jumping in a building. That's kind of what I remember. And then Sean likes to tell me, that's Snape. Thank you, Sean.
Yep.
So, anyways, the whole point is you should really watch that documentary show. It's very good. And
Excellent.
if you have not watched The Toys That Made Us, you really should, because The Toys That Made Us is even better. It's more butter. That's gonna be silver, and I want white. We'll use up the rest of this bad boy. Ooh la la, wee wee. Sean, I'm going to let you can dump that. Aren't you excited?
I am.
You don't have to put it back in a jar. You don't have to make a mess. You can put it right into the trash.
Tisha says, many people don't like It's a Wonderful Life, and I don't understand that.
I've
never seen it.
Correct. Either have I. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life, not because I don't want to. I just would have to, I think it's on maybe Christmas Day, but now on Christmas Day pretty much is a Christmas story everywhere. So I've never had an opportunity, I guess, to see it. I guess I could rent it, but I don't think people don't like It's a Wonderful Life. I think people don't like the subject matter, and it bums them out. Even though the overall theme of the movie, the overall intent of the movie is very heartwarming. I do know the idea of it. And I do always say, every time, what is it? Every time a bell
rings, an angel gets its wings.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I make fun of that. I mean, it's not believable. A fairy, maybe, not an angel. All right. All right, so we're going to let our snowflake chillax. And we're going to start with this bad boy. And my glue is hot. So I'm going to put a little dollop of glue, or like Sean always says, the dollop of Daisy. Fun fact, that's sour cream.
Dollop of Daisy. One of my favorites.
I know. And every time we get it, he goes, a dollop of Daisy. See, look at this. Behind the scenes with Ken's Kreations. Okay, so now we're going to grab this bad boy, or girl, because of the whole man controversy. Hey man, hey guys, I don't want you to think I'm...
Your peeps.
My peeps. That's what I should just start saying now. That's correct.
Are the documentaries on Netflix? Yes, Netflix. So just put in the words...
the shows that made us...
The shows that
there's
made
water
us,
back there.
The movies that made us, and the toys that made us.
So good.
So good.
Toys That Made Us have 2 seasons or 3 seasons.
2 or 3. They're very short. There's only like 4 or 5
per
episodes
season.
per
And that's
season.
the same with the movies that made us.
Yeah, there's only...
The Home Alone one was very good to watch. I've seen bits and pieces of Dirty Dancing. So I don't want to say I haven't seen Dirty Dancing, but let's be honest, I haven't seen it. So
My favorite is White Christmas with Bing Crosby.
he's from Spokane,
He is from here.
just so you know.
There's a
Fun
statue of him at the Gonzaga University,
There is? I didn't know that.
because I think he went there too.
Well, I'll be dang. I did not go to Gonzaga University.
Neither did
No.
I.
Then how do you know that?
My cousin did. So it's on campus. You drive by it.
When is the last time you have been on that campus, Sean?
It's been a long time, but there is one.
Sean knows a guy. Like, when we drive in Spokane, Sean will constantly be like, hey, down that street is my friend from school. Down that street is a guy I knew in the military's wife's brother's sister's friend.
Allie can confirm this.
Yes. I lived down that street when I was 2. I lived down this street and it was haunted.
I was watching Mel and Alex with Gaucher, or Gucci, whatever that was. Fun.
Well, hopefully this is dry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So these are hopefully dry. So we're going to...
There's water right there too, by the way.
It's okay. We're in DEF CON situation 3. We are in ELF CON 3. Okay. Where is this water coming from?
White Christmas was on today? Was it really?
I tried watching White Christmas and it is very boring. I love the song, but I've tried watching the movie multiple times and I cannot get through it. We tried watching, remember, on Christmas Eve and we couldn't get through it. No. He fell asleep. Okay, so I'm going to switch out my battery and just plug it in there. We're going to take one of these and... They're not both going to fit. They might not either fit. No, they're not. No, it's too small. So we're just going to hide them behind here and put the strings. This has a little, let's see if you can see it.
Yeah, there's a
right there.
Black. That's the safety. It's got to be pushed out before it'll go.
Oh, I love this thing. So freaking much goodness. Love it. I love you. All right. Oh, well, you have to cover that up. Should have used...
Did it go through all the way through?
Well, kind of, but not all the way through, but it indented it.
That's right.
Yeah, so...
Have you ever seen the Lemon Drop Kid? Never heard of it.
So I am going to switch out my staples because if it went through that, it's definitely going to go through my snowflake. The Lemon Drop Kids. I've seen the... What are they called? The Garbage Pail Kids. That was not a good movie. Oh, wait. What's smaller? They're the same size.
Oh, you got the same one out?
I don't know.
You're using the 3/8.
Okay.
All right, that one's the 5/16, so that is 1/4 inch. Just shy, but it's just a hair bigger than 1/4 inch.
Okay. Sounds good.
Then the other one is 1/4 inch, so this one is actually smaller. You can even see the actual size one right there? Compare the two together. That one's shorter.
Oh, I'll be dang.
Mm-hmm. And it's not by much. It's like...
I was going to say,
it's like
if it
barely.
Is, it's barely.
It's like 1/16 of an inch smaller, but it is smaller. We have not seen Frozen 2.
We don't go to, you guys don't understand.
Remember, we don't go to movies.
It's not that we don't go to movies. I love movies. It's we have no time. Like, Jasmine can attest to, this is what we do all day. Well, and Sean right now is doing, we got a shed because he requested a shed. Mm-hmm. This is going to go all the way through, but that's okay.
It went all the way through.
No, I didn't. We're good.
Almost.
Almost.
Remember, you can adjust that from this.
Oh, yeah.
Too late now.
It's too late. I forgot about that, Sean. Let's see if it helps.
You go.
Sure did. Well, I'll be dang, Sean. You are so useful. All right, so we have this. We have this. If you want to, you could fix this because this does have, it went through a little bit. You can see it right there, but we'll just paint that.
Yeah. Fatima, as long as it is a 3/8, and that's the width of the staple, it'll take everything from probably 1/4 inch all the way up to 9/16. So just over 1/2 inch. So anything in between, you can put in there. Of course, there are some other staplers out there that can use much bigger ones.
Okay, so we're gonna go back behind here, and you guys can see I purposely, so this saw, on the one side it's blank, and on the other side it has a really pretty pattern, but I didn't want the pretty pattern because it didn't go with my theme. Sorry, I hit the camera.
Yeah, you did.
I said I'm sorry. All right, so we are going to staple it right here using my staple gun. I should probably put it on max again, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Am I out of staples already?
No.
Oh.
That's probably really hard wood, so.
Oh, yeah. Let me fix that. Uh-oh. Did I break my toy?
I don't know, did you? Something is.
You were supposed to say no. You did not break your toy, Ken.
No,
it's all good. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
Everything's peachy keen.
It's too late now, Sean. I'm worried about it.
To apologize.
I'm worried about it because you worried me. I fixed it. No need to worry.
Nope. So you need to
but it's too late. You made me worry. It's too late.
Or if it would work on floor trim. Depends on how thin it is. Like I said, 9/16 is the longest one. Usually floor trim, you'd want to use a more of a 18 gauge nailer.
I don't even know if it's going to go through this wood. Sean's right. This is pretty hard.
Then I would use the longer ones if it doesn't go through.
Went through. You just had to go on the max. So.
More power.
More power.
Yeah.
And then I want this to just be poking behind it. I made this string obviously way too long.
Can you fix the link to the staple gun? It takes you to the link homepage, not the product itself. Give me a second.
What are they asking?
It takes you to this page. It doesn't take you to the actual product.
Wah, wah.
Which I can fix that real quick.
I mean, yeah, it's just I don't make money on Ryobi
we don't.
stuff, so
we don't make any money.
It's just
on
a
this.
link to the page.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know we had the link down there, so that's interesting. All right, doesn't matter. We're gonna truck along. I'm gonna put it back into my hot glue gun, and like I said, the nice thing is even though we had it out for a while, it still will put out hot glue because it still has everything nice and hot, like Sean just said, hot. So I am going to use the glue gun on here instead of the staple because I want that snowflake to stay in place, and this guy is going to cover the snowflake a little bit. So we're just putting a little bit of dollop of hot glue there, holding it in place. You could even put some down here if you want to, or you could rise it up. This hot glue doesn't take too long to dry. Then this will come down like so and cover the snowflake right here. So I'm going to add a pretty sizable string of glue here. And that's going to sit right there.
Looks like my restream kind of.
Did your restream peter out?
I'm going to
Anytime you share a link in restream, it peters out, just to let you know.
I haven't shared it yet.
Oh, well then I don't know.
I was getting ready. I've shared other links and it was fine. So
I don't know what to tell you, Sean.
That's right, okay.
I don't know what to tell you on that. No, you guys don't need to go out. Ow! That hurt.
Where do you get all your wonderful ideas?
So, Sean can attest to this. I come down an hour before my live and say, Sean, we have to come up with a project. And he sits there and watches videos on his iPad and tells me everything he wants of camera equipment and microphones, and tells me how much he doesn't like the quality of our videos. And then I get mad at him and say, Sean, can you help me? And he says, I am helping you. And then I was like, but can you help me get ready for the live? And then he goes, oh my gosh, we go live in 15 minutes. We don't have enough time now. literally every time it happens that way.
Not anymore. I was here and I set everything up.
You did. You
Tracy, you lost connection. Don't worry, you didn't miss much.
You are like Santa's little helper. We're just going to hide that because that's where my staples came through.
No problem.
No problem. No one will ever know it. All right, so now we can have fun with ribbon and other stuff.
Patty, how long does the glue gun stay hot without the battery? I'm sure a few minutes.
Well, how long was it that we were playing with the staple gun?
About a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably at least 5 minutes. And
it was still hot.
Yeah.
Once it's hot, it doesn't really take long to get it back up.
Here's the deal. I will say my only complaint on this is when you do leave it on for a long time, it drips.
Come over this way.
It drips a lot, and it comes out boiling hot. So I always tell people, if you're not going to use it for a few minutes, just turn it off. It's better to turn it off and have it then, yeah. Anyways. Okay, next up is going to be the bells, which are going to go here. I'm going to take off the price tags here because that's not very Christmassy. I've been very good. I haven't went into Joann's in like a week.
I know, it has been a while for you.
I'm just saying. Like, hashtag winning. Okay, so these are Fiskars. You don't have, holy moly guacamole. Wow, I love power. Those are powerful. Wow. I thought I was going to have to put a little bit more force than that.
Okay, just want to let you know I'm going to give you the link to the glue gun. This is the one is got the battery and charger. If you already have a Ryobi +1 system, there's another one that's without the battery. Great, but this one I'm giving you is
hashtag not an affiliate link, guys.
Yes, not affiliate link.
So
it's just a way to get you so
to get you what that is and get your hot glue and stapling heart on. That sounded bad. Hearts on. Okay, so I'm using this green floral tape, even though it's white. I know I don't have white floral tape. It is the thing. I am sorry. And we are going to affix these together. The bow's probably gonna hide it anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, but if you have OCD, just don't draw attention to it with your people that are watching. So forget I said this. This was my plan all along.
Sarah on
Hi Sarah.
Says, Ken, they're having a huge sale at Joann's.
Don't, I know. I went on there today to see what it was, and it's 60% off all this stuff, and I think you can use an additional coupon. It's bad. And I even told Sean I need greenery.
Yes, you're like out of green.
I'm out of green stuff. So like the greenery, if I use it, is me taking a really cheap greenery and cutting it into pieces. So that's how we survive. So this is going to end up going right here, and we're going to try to use the staple gun, but let's try. We need the long staples though. So which ones are my long ones? Yours. I need your Mama Jammas. I need your big Mama Jamma, Shawnees.
Yep. Come on, baby. Yep. How long does it last if it's on the glue gun? I don't think we've gotten to a point where it runs out if we're just using the gun. You know, if you're truly not going to use it, keep it off.
I keep mine off because it truly does come out boiling hot.
Now, for those who are probably using a lot and you want it to keep long, just get a more amperage.
I'm worried that this is not
going to work.
Well, how is it going to work, Sean?
Just like that.
How dare you doubt me?
You were trying to go through this, and this was too
never
wide.
was. I was just resting the staple gun there.
Oh, really?
How dare you assume I was going to do something?
So if this is a 2 amp battery. You can get 3, 4. There's even one as a 9, but it's a huge battery, so you're looking at a lot of weight, but it will last a long time.
So Sean told me I need the 3 amp. And Cyber Monday sale they had where you bought 2 batteries and you got a free tool. And I may or may not just be getting something called a router thingy trimmer.
You're getting a hand router.
Getting a hand router. What are you getting for Christmas? All right. So we have this. Now it's time to add greenery and ribbon. So I'm going to add my buffalo ribbon. Now guys, I don't know how to make bows. Thank you everyone for sending me the bow maker information. All of you are worried that I do not have the bow maker and I need it in my life, but you know, I just tie stuff, you know? I just rock out with my ribbon.
I know there's one out there, but I've never even seen it work.
It's very big. The one I saw. Like you have to wrap, and then you do this whole thing, and it's...
You're just making something super simple.
How dare you say my project is super simple, Sean?
No, the way you make your bow is just super simple. It's just boom, 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 boom.
Words are powerful. You hurt my feelings.
Did I? I'm sorry. I didn't.
I'm gonna cry.
I thought that was a good thing.
Now I'm going to do a complicated one just to show you I can.
Okay.
No, I don't want to. I'm too lazy. So I'm making my simple, itty-bitty...
Holly says she loves you to pieces.
Itty-bitty, simple little bow that anyone can make, which that's why I make it, because this really is, literally, guys, all I'm doing... Oh, sorry. Hey, peeps.
Hey, peeps.
All right. So literally all I do is seesaw it back and forth. So I take a ribbon and I go bloop. And I do recommend, if you're going to do
go up a little bit and I'll zoom in a little
the Ken's Creations method that I am showing you, to get the wire ribbon, because it does make a difference. And then you leave the little tail out and you just swoop it back like so. And then you just swoop it back like so.
Bow de bras.
And then you swoop it back like so.
Sonny.
And then you take your scissors and you cut it like so. Be careful not to cut through multiple layers of ribbon like Ken has done before. And if you have the wire ribbon, this is why I recommend the wire, you can fold this under like so. Isn't it fun? Okay, so now other people get very, very fancy at this part. And I just take twine and call it good. So will you hold that, Sean?
I will.
Where's my
I think a bow maker would be fun if we ever wanted to make different kinds of bows.
That's a wonderful idea for Christmas. You're always asking. I don't know what to get you.
I know. This way, you know, because we have all these.
Where do you even start? Where do you go get a bow maker, Sean?
I would start off online. Like
Where
Amazon,
would you go?
Amazon.
Everyone goes to Amazon. Amazon is ruining our country, Sean.
know.
And I love it. Not that it's ruining our country, but I love Amazon. I love 2-day shipping. Like, I'm mad when I don't have 2-day shipping.
We may get one.
Don't even tease me. Don't even tease me, Sean.
Small things.
Don't even tease me with this same-day shipping. I can't handle it.
Same day or one day.
I can't handle it. That's too much stimulation for my brain. Okay, so there's Ken's Simple Wimple little bow. Now, normally I would make sure to, before I tied that, to have the bows come out the other way so you could do it, but I want it to be in like that. You're like, no, you don't. You're just lying because...
Hobby Lobby has it. Thank you, Stacy.
Stacy.
It's like 22
Hook
bucks.
me up. Make sure you send him the link because he won't remember.
Sonia says, Michael, it's at Michael's for 22 bucks. Sweet.
Oh, is it the best one? I want the best one on the market.
This one's called the Bow de Bras.
Is that the bra? Like a bra?
Like abracadabra?
Oh, I think I've seen it. Is it purple?
Bow de Bras?
I think it's purple. Maybe pink. I don't know. I think I've seen it though. I think I know what they're talking about. Okay, so there you go. Look. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. See, even Riles knows I'm dying.
What do you have? Oh my God. Riles, you're done. You're not going. No.
Riles.
Or you're going to go in the back.
$15? Do you think we're on an unlimited budget, Cece? My gosh. That takes up half my Christmas budget. Okay, so this one, as you can see, we have to give the illusion of the last bow because Ken's lazy. So see, now it looks like there's a bow there and there's not.
Sonia says it's
one way you
gray.
see it. It's magic. What?
She says it's gray, not green, not purple.
Oh, I want it then if it's gray.
Yeah.
I didn't want purple. All right, so this is going to go right here. But I'm debating if I want to add greenery. I actually don't think I do. I went through all of this work of cutting this greenery off of $1 greenery for nothing.
Not use any of it?
Okay. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. His communication. To me, in his mind, he heard, you're not going to use any of it? I heard, you're not going to use any of it and make your saw that looks like crap right now, that with no greenery, and you're not going to use it on that to make it look better? That's what I heard.
because
Am I over exaggerating?
Oh yeah, way too much. Because I was just saying that you took all that beautiful time to.
You didn't say that. You said you're not going to use any. To me, that
mine was like, wow, I thought you were, because you
saw is going to look ugly without it.
No, because you took all this time to cut it very nicely.
I'm going to do a YouTube video that says words are powerful. So all of these people that are watching this can send it to their husbands, because all of these ladies and maybe gentlemen, I don't know, don't want to offend, say, I know exactly what Ken's talking about. Words are powerful. Because when I ask my husband, how does my card look? And they say, it looks fine. To them, they heard, this is a piece of crap. Throw it away and burn it. Just saying. Hey, what is happening?
You're not going outside.
Okay.
You were just out there.
So this, I can't staple. I want to, but I can't. It's too big to staple. All right, so you, Sean, if I add greenery, it's going to cover the, well, all right, Sean, listen, I might add a little greenery, okay? Okay.
Okay.
If it makes Sean happy, anything to make the McCoy, well, Sean, we can't add it. We can't add it. No, we can't.
Can't add it.
Okay, so we're just going to add 3 little dewlaps. Get down there, right now. I have to add you. Sean is making me. Okay, so there's our greenery. Sean, are you happy?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm sure you do too.
We are now going to add some hot glue right over our greenery. Now, I do suggest to have the finger, whatever they're called. But if you don't, use any silicone squeegee or silicone tool you have. Because Sean taught me this trick that it will not
stick to it.
Nope.
Which is why they use it in cooking, because it doesn't stick good.
Yeah. So all I did was push that down to where the greenery now is pushed down. The glue got smushed down in there. You see there is glue here, but here's the fun fact, guys. When this dries, and I am speeding up the drying process. You do not have to do, you do not have to do this, but you never know if an HSN rep is watching. I got to speed up the process. I don't know why they have not contacted me. I'm a gold mine.
Yes,
so then you can just take it off the squeegee just like that. So makes it super nice to get rid of it. All right. Have you picked your nose yet? I can't finger cots. That sounds worse than finger condoms in my opinion. Yes. We cannot until we figure out benefits. That's why Sean might have to get a part-time job.
Part-time job with benefits.
Because we pay $1,600 a month in benefits.
I love the way how you change that number up and down, up and down, up and down.
Well, it changes on the marketplace every single day, Sean.
No, it stays the same price though. Doesn't it?
Okay, listen, Linda. Who did all the research?
Why would it go up and down?
Because it's just like the stock market. It changes price based on how many people are enrolling for that day. But listen. He knows the answer because he's talked to a guy at a grocery store who has a brother, who has a sister's husband's best friend that works at an insurance agency. Yes. The sad thing is you know that you do that. All right, so we're gonna place that in and let that dry for a quick sec. Kathy, we're using this. Oh, and it's very hot. It's a Ryobi glue gun, and it's cordless, and it's expensive.
Home Depot.
Let you know. If you don't have a Home Depot, you can get it on Amazon, and it is the cheapest one on Amazon. Comes with the battery. It's a refurbished one. So basically, I think Home Depot sells them their returns and make sure that they work, and they say like you're not going to get it in the package. I already had the Ryobi battery, so I just bought this and it was $19. But then I went back and got a new battery because the battery I had didn't have the number 2 on it, and this number is magical. Sean tells me.
Bigger the number, the better.
Bigger, better. More, better, better.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all dry, guys. So now we get to take my next ribbon and add that.
Karen Voller, yes, we do use a broker for that, but we are still on my Cobra until June.
Because
it's cheaper.
It's cheaper than the marketplace.
Yep.
And
marketplace is horrible.
So essentially, the marketplace, because we are S Corp, I actually do like the greenery. Nice call, Sean. Because I don't have multiple employees needing benefits, it's just me and Sean. according to Washington state law, I cannot be married to the person that is my +1 in Washington state. So my insurance guy literally said, if you want insurance at the end of Sean's Cobra, do not get married. Flat out said it. And I researched it, and he is absolutely right, because there is a lot of people conning the system and getting divorces so they can get insurance. And that's super sad because we got engaged, we were planning, and then that happened. So if Sean gets a part-time job and gets benefits, i.e. maybe a school driver or something, it will accomplish two things. It will give me a much needed time to myself.
Yep.
And he, I think, misses his job where he was driving, personally.
I do like driving.
I know you do like driving. See, now I really like the greenery. So now I'm tucking it in. So, another reason I love this hot glue gun is it stays hot, so you can put the glue on, tuck stuff in the back like this, and it's gonna stay hot. I think that's it. I'm good. No, I'm good. Maybe. No, I'm good. I'm good. Really, I am. Okay, so the last part is, ooh, should we add berries? No, can't. Okay, so we're just gonna add a little bit of this bow and we will be done. What do you think of it, Sean? Do you like it? I only live for your approval.
It looks wonderful. Look at that.
You hate it.
Why would I hear?
I don't know. I just say that. So all I'm doing is I'm not doing a whole bow. I just want to cover up the twine. You guys can't see that, can you? So all I want to do is cover up the twine, so it's going to just go here. So what I do on this is a kind of a meshy, you can see through it. So fun fact on that, your hot glue will go through it because it's mesh. So what I do to stop it is I take this and I double up on it. So I'm going to double, triple, quadruple it. Which I know sounds aggressive, but this hot glue is so hot, it's gonna come through that. And then we are gonna grab our squeegee because, let me see if Sean can zoom in.
Okay.
The way I do this is I'm always going to start on the back side of the bow. Okay, so back here we're gonna put a dollop of glue on the bow.
Dollop of daisy.
See? And we're gonna take the end that it's all bunched up in, we're gonna squeeze it into that. We're gonna grab our squeegee and we're going to push really hard to make that glue go through all layers of the mesh. And you know it will because your squeegee will have glue on it. So mine didn't go all the way through, so I'm going to add a little bit more glue on there.
Start watching Bones, CSI, etc. I've watched Bones except for the last season.
Why am I watching that?
Me, I did.
No, but why?
I don't know. The lady says so.
Oh.
CSI, we used to watch CSI all the time. The one in Las Vegas. Never saw the other ones.
I've
seen a couple. I've seen the ones in Miami.
It was too much to commit to. It was
great
too
though.
much.
We saw all of those though.
As soon as they got rid of the old guy, what was his name? Started with a G.
I just made me want to think.
When they got rid of him, Gilmore? No, that's Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever his name was, I stopped. I was no longer interested when Ted Danson came in. And it's not Ted Danson's fault because I love him in The Good Place. It just was, I loved that guy. He was so fun. I do like the other guy though. He was like the lab assistant. He was cool.
Yeah. He was good.
All right, so I'm going to make sure that this sticks because it is, like I said, a lot of layers of ribbon hiding that.
Grissom.
That's his name.
Thank you, Kathy.
I love that show. All right, there we are. I can turn off my hot glue gun now.
The TV series Grimm was so good too, but they cut that one so short and so quick.
Executive produced by Sean Hayes, just so you know.
Yes.
There it is. What do you guys think?
Let me zoom out.
How fun. So no hanger needed because you can put a nail here, unless you do want it to go here, but then you would just put a nail like down here and let the saws go on it. But how fun is that?
Love it.
I am telling you, it is all about accessorizing this year.
Yes.
Adding ribbons and bells and whistles and all sorts of stuff. And that part really does take the longest. Like this part is pretty quick if you think about it. This part of coming up with it and layering and stuff. And I will tell you, the difference is the tools you have.
Yep.
So if you have these tools, it's
Yep.
super easy. Believe me, I was never more frustrated when I had a cheap glue gun and a stapler that did not work. What are you doing?
I'm just pulling the stick out just a little bit so it won't put so much pressure on it.
That sounds dirty.
So this is what's great about Tammy, your squeegee. So this is just a bigger version of that squeegee. And then watch how easy, just pull it off. Gone, clean, done.
So we use that to get all of our drop-ins. And then literally, it's clean, done.
Yep. Yes, Jen, Grimm was produced by Sean Hayes.
Fun fact of your day.
Fun fact.
All right, so let me show you what it looks like this way.
Okay,
now, if you are planning on putting this near a place with water, that would be the only reason I would spray it. Because obviously you're not going to eat off of it or anything. But I would be, if you are doing a saw, if you spray it, you're going to lose this. See how it has that kind of finish on it?
Nice shine.
The shine. You won't, if you use matte, you won't lose it as much. If you use gloss, it will go from that to super gloss.
But I did find a satin. Satin might
Where
be
did
really,
you finally find satin?
Walmart, believe it or not.
Really?
A satin would be really nice, so it gives you a slight glossy look. So I think satin on this would look nice.
Yeah. Tracy McGee, stapler info, please.
I've sent it twice already there, Tracy. It even has your name right on it.
And you can reach out to me, Tracy, and I can get it to you.
Yeah, it's the link that goes directly to Home Depot. Ryobi is a Home Depot only.
Yeah.
Except for Amazon, of course, but only.
So there you go. So I have a lot more saws. Well, not a lot, but enough. The big thing is if you're going to do accessorize on this, and this is the reason I got the staple gun and the glue gun, is I want it to be secure. I don't want this to fall off. And that glue gun and staple, I mean, you can see I'm tapping on the back of the snowflake and it's on there. It's not moving. And that's what I want. I want this to be where if someone was to put this away for the season and other decorations go on it, nothing is worse than something breaking during you're packing it up and all that stuff. So it's worth the investment to get those tools, in my opinion.
Home decor and home defense weapon as well.
Yeah. If the zombie apocalypse ever comes, we can just take this right off of our wall and cut their heads off. You know?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, Vern?
I do.
Do you know what movie that's from, Vern? You know what I mean, Vern?
Shoot, I'm not seeing comments. Oh, maybe that's
I'm sorry.
Why. I'm sorry, Tracy. That's why she can't see anything.
Tracy, reach out to me.
Yeah, just reach out and we'll give you give you a link to it.
I got you, Tracy. There you are. What do you think?
I love it.
You love it?
Love it.
Can we put it up here?
I would have to.
This is scaring you, isn't it?
No, it's not scaring me. It's going to scare you more than it will me. I'm just going to have to get a really big nail up there.
Oh, yeah.
I need a big long nail up there. But
He needs a big long nail.
I'll make sure it gets up there for
So there you guys are. Isn't it fun?
Fun.
So
the bow works. It does, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I'm telling you, easy breezy. Ken's way of doing the bow. Lazy. But you know what? Until I get a bow maker, it's gonna have to do.
Oh, are you on your iPad? Because for some reason iPad, you can't.
Our iPad doesn't see comments anymore either.
Neither does mine. It's something.
I don't know what happened.
Apple needs to fix that.
Yeah, I've given up on it, and we just don't use our iPad to watch stuff.
You should be able to see it on iPhone.
Yeah, Tracy, just reach out to me. I gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's on our team, so she could reach out.
Yep.
So there you guys are. We just, for anyone that did order bundles from us that are customers, those will be going out tomorrow. I'm so excited. Chocolate shipping right now is so fast. So that order went through and those will be going out tomorrow. So if you're expecting that, that's exciting. And we will be doing more of those. I do have a link to my VIP group for customers and my opportunity group for customers that are interested in the product we use today. And make sure you guys subscribe and everything. I do want to give you guys a heads up. As we get closer to the holidays, we might not be as live frequently doing projects like this. We will be doing a conversion from this to like possibly shopping. We might go on a shopping trip with you and take you guys with us, or definitely baking. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that.
Yep.
And the big thing on the reason we are looking to Twitch on that is 2 reasons. Number one, it's a format we have not done baking on yet, but also it is a much better resolution. So for us to use camera and stuff, our kitchen is further away from our server, even though we have an extender. I am worried with multiple cameras and stuff, it could just,
Well, we're looking at getting a more. Ours is kind of more on the older side, so we're going to look at getting a newer version, which should help a lot. I think it'll help a whole bunch.
Yeah. So, so there you are. So thank you for joining us, and we will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I think we're doing a live tomorrow.
We are, yeah.
And then we'll be. I don't know where we're going to put this. Maybe we'll display this in the house, and then he's going to put it up there. And then, of course, this will probably go up to auction. Can you send sauce through the mail? You can, right? It's not considered a weapon or anything, is it?
No.
Okay.
Yes, the video on how to get Twitch is out there.
Yes, we uploaded that to Ken's Kreations YouTube page. Ryan uploaded that, and it talks about Twitch, how to watch Twitch, how you can support Twitch, the difference between supporting someone and subscribing, and all of that stuff. So
yeah. It's about 6 minutes long to get through. It's actually 2 videos put together as one, but it's all there. But it's only 6 minutes.
So yeah, there you are.
We'll try to get that link next time.
Yes.
We can send that off.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.
If I can hit black.